Hello my friends, Jacob's here one more time. Thank you for pressing the play button, hitting the like, and doing all that you do, because the Monolith is back, baby! That's right, the Monolith that we've been talking about for a long time keeps popping up and appearing in the history of this channel. I've sort of called out. I said, oh, the Monolith is going to come again, and then another one appears. Well, guess what? Recently, I did the same thing. On 6/6/2025, I said, I think a new Monolith's about to appear. I think it's going to be an important one. That's what I felt like. That's why I put it out. And then this morning, I wake up in Visidon. Check him out on X. He's an awesome channel. He puts this out from the old Nick Hinton, Nick Hinton, fan of the channel, awesome guy, another channel you should check out. And it's a post from the Daily Mail. And it says that there was a demonic monolith discovered at Joshua Tree. You know, Joshua Tree, there's a lot of stuff surrounding it, of course. Joshua being symbolic because Joshua's the one that led everybody into the promised land. It's like, hey, at some point you got to get rid of the idea of like tortured souls in hell endlessly. You got come out of it, come across to the promised land where there's a God of love that'll keep you walking the straight walk and not off to the side where things get all murky. Joshua was the one that led people into the promised land. So ironically, a demonic type of a monolith, this thing right here, you look at it, you look at the screaming souls, and I don't find it at all coinky-dinky, dude, that this takes place right after I just did a whole show about how the idea of hell is going to be exposed and revealed. Zac Brown, the country music artist, which if you haven't seen the last show from yesterday or the day before, you should check it out. Well, Zac Brown, clearly his show wasn't about glorifying the devil, but it was more about, trying to get people to be free from this stupid idea that God wants to torture you endlessly. And then here is this monolith, which is a pillar, which, by the way, the very first person in Scripture that, erects a pillar was Jacob. It's a monolith. It's a remembrance. It's something that you put there so that in the future you remember what happened at that time. That was the place where God first appeared to Jacob in his dream. The dream took place within his head. He didn't know that God was in him, just like a lot of people don't know that God's in all of you. But this thing is strange. I put out this post. I say a monolith's coming, and then here is this monolith literally from hell. Got like in the center of it, got some like occult sun symbolism. Looks a little bit like the Grok logo, but I think to myself, when I looked at the post, it was December 8th that the Daily Mail put this out. I thought, oh, let's look at the dates. But then I went back, I said, I bet you that it appeared online first earlier than it was actually mentioned. And I found this one post from a guy named Jeff Keatley, but he's into all the Game Award shows. He puts this post out, and it's just a picture of like the trunk of this tree, this demonic monolith tree found at Joshua Tree.
It wouldn't be long before we found out it was for the Game Awards. That's right, it was a publicity stunt. The demon monolith was actually, an insider claimed, for Divinity. That's right. And now it has appeared in LA. So there's more to this story.
This is clearly a stunt for the Game Award shows that he's about to probably, you're probably going to see. If you're into gaming, I'm not into gaming, all right? I'm not into gaming. Not that I have a problem with it, I just don't have time. But the Game Award shows is coming out. Some people were saying that this monolith was to represent, Elden Rings or other games. But the fact that it was a demon monolith being revealed, the writer in me says, oh, this could be something that's really spooky. But then I'm like, hang on a second, let me zoom in a little closer. And then I look at the tortured images, and I think that's the Zac Brown thing that I just did. The tortured souls. God is basically putting all of this in your face right now. Joshua, he's standing he's saying, come with us, everybody who followed Moses. And a lot of people, they were in the wilderness for a long time. They never entered into the promised land. And then when they finally had a path in, when they were finally showed, look, this is the way, right? God is a God of love who works all things together for the good of those that love him. Now all of a sudden they're like, nah, I'm okay. I'm going to stay here with my false beliefs. I'm not going to enter into the land flowing with milk and honey, which, by the way, milk is the sincere milk. It's like the fundamental teachings of the things of God. And honey, of course, is inspiration and wisdom. These are wonderful things. So the land flowing with milk and honey is basically the God is inspiring you and teaching you and guiding you. So the monolith shows up. But you know what's even weirder? This thing right here on X saying the monolith's back, which was a little montage that I put together that really gives you an idea of the history of this monolith from the Utah sighting all the way up to today. Take a look.
I think there's going to be a lot of breakthroughs on the medical front, particularly around the synthetic mRNA. Although you can basically do anything with synthetic RNA, DNA. It's like a computer program. So, I think with effort that's not too crazy, you could probably stop aging, reverse it if you want. You can basically do it. You can turn someone into a freaking butterfly if you want with the right DNA sequence. You can basically do anything with synthetic RNA. You can basically do it. You can turn someone into a freaking butterfly if you want with the right DNA sequence.
A large single upright block of stone, especially one shaped into or serving as a pillar or monument. Do you want to hear the remaining one?
My father is Abraham. If you really were Abraham's children, you would do the same things that he did. You are the children of your father, the devil. And you want to follow your father's desires. From the very beginning, he was a murderer. And has never been on the side of truth. Because there is no truth in him.
Fake news.
maybe all this stuff is about changing us. Who knows?
You can basically do anything with synthetic RNA, DNA. It's like a computer program. So these are, you can basically do it. You can turn someone into a freaking butterfly if you want with the right DNA sequence.
Publicity stunt or not, you know, you come out of that video and you think to yourself, well, what's going on? Now you got a demon monolith coming. I don't know. I just think that the whole thing is God kind of trying to wake you up and trying to show you this is silly. Okay, this is for a video game award show. Nothing's real in the grand scheme of things. You want a pillar? Let me tell you where the pillar is, right? All you got to do is you go to sleep, rest your head at night, and just pray to God. Just ask God, hey, God, teach me the truth no matter what the cost. I do it all the time. I'm always talking to God. I encourage you to do that. I encourage you to do that. It's ironic, you know, that people will take these horrible beliefs about a God of love who tells us to love endlessly, and a God who is just, who says you will reap what you sow. So don't think that, by the way, you do bad, that somehow you're getting off the hook. No, you're going to pay for it, and you're going to learn your lesson through paying for it, and you're never going to do it again because you know that there are consequences. That's the path. Do good unto others. Do unto others as you want done unto yourself. I hope that you can do that from now on. I hope that this show got you a little excited. And once again, quinky dinky doo, I told you a monolith was coming. I just didn't expect it to be a demon one. All right, I love each and every one of you. Please do hit the like button, share, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Check the bell for notifications. Become a channel member. It's like $5. Then you stand out in the comments. You stand out in the live chats, and it helps the channel. Become a member of Patreon. We're getting together in I think 2 weeks, the end of the month, right before Christmas. We're going to do like a Christmas Patreon show. It's going to be fun. Sign up. $5 and up gets you in there, and then we get to all get together once a month. You want to support the channel, you can go through Truly Free. You can get some of the merch. I was wearing this in the video that I did yesterday or the day before. I don't know what today is by the time I finish these shows. Get some of the merch. The links are in the description. Get a copy of The Calling. Amazon.com. Christmas is coming. You know, if you celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever you celebrate. I don't know all the holidays by heart, but I appreciate everybody who gets together with their family and honors each other and has something to do with seeking more in life. You want to get a book for somebody that'll help them to, you know, ask for the truth without them really knowing it, because by the end of the novel, you realize there is more to life. Get them a copy of The Calling on Amazon. Right now, it's on sale. It's got like over almost 1,100 5-star reviews. And if you've read it, please go to Amazon right now. Please leave me a new review. The more reviews that are left by the people that love the book, that take the time to do it, and then tell me on X. You know, and if you're on X, at Jacob Israel 71, I'm over there and I'm not following you, just at Jacob Israel 71 me. I check and then say follow me and I'll follow you back, or DM me. Listen, I got to go to work. I love each and every one of you. I'll talk to you soon. Don't get freaked out by spooky demon monoliths, all right? Instead, be encouraged, because the nonsense of hell is going away. It's cast into the lake of fire for a reason. That fire comes out of Christ's mouth. He baptizes with fire. Fire is truth. Your word is truth, O Lord. Out of your mouth like a flaming sword. Take the S off the beginning, put it on the end. The words of truth. God's not going to torture people endlessly, but I'm telling you one thing, you do the wrong thing, you're going to pay for it until you do the right thing. So, get your act together, people. I love each and every one of you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Picture yourself happy and free, living your life the way you want it to be. No more worries, no fear, no trouble, only peace. Happy at work, at home, with family or regardless of where you roam. Imagine joy is all you know. Imagination is the ground where your future grows. Imagination is the key, you see. If you'd only believe, you'd receive what waits behind the door of infinite possibility. There is a desire in your heart. From this desire you must never part. See the end from the beginning. Picture it all in your mind. Worry about how you'll get there. Only see the end result regardless of time.